If you keep on doing what you are doing, there's a high chance that you might never work with this type of people. Now, these are the wealthy homeowners, are the best type of clients to work with. They don't stress you. They truly respect your craft. And the best part is that they have friends all over the world. Friends in Paris, Milan, New York, and they are willing to refer to their friends. A lot of designers have this misconception. They spend about $1,000 a month on marketing and they expect to get this client in less than a month or two. Now, this is almost never the case. Either they are young or old, for them to work with you, they have to trust you. And it's very difficult to build that trust in a month or two because our projects are usually high stake, they're very expensive, and they want the best of the best. However, there are instances where this can be in a shorter period of time. If you have a web-optimized Instagram page and your content is the right one, they can see your ads or your content and hire you at spot. But this is not always the case. This is how it looks like. Anyone that can ever hire you for your services is exactly in this graph. We have the hot leads, the warm leads, and the cold leads. And every designer is fighting hard to get these hot leads. They're the most desirable. They want to work as soon as possible. But the majority of the crowd is the warm and the cold leads. And this is where your clients are, both the rich clients that you want to work with, the old ones or the young ones. And for you to convert this category of people, the warm or the cold leads, you have to nurture them. I'm not saying that you can't get them to work with you in the first instance. If you have a proper Instagram page with the right content, they might see your content today and be sure you're the right person for them. However, we want to ensure that we target everybody, not just those that want to work today. And that is the best way to market. Now, how we do that is by nurturing this list. Not everyone is going to buy today. They have to spend more time with you. Now, the more they're exposed to you, the more they see more content about you, content of value, not trying to sell them or having some crazy discount, the more they trust you. And the more they trust you, the more clients you get. And I say the right type of clients, not just random people. Now, there are several ways you can improve or increase the exposure they have for you. You can use emails and you can use social media. However, this still boils down to the kind of content you give out, because your content should not feel salesy. If your content feels like you're trying to sell them, they shut their eyes off from you. Your content has to give off value. There's a law I abide to in my business. Give first so you can get. If you give value first without trying to sell, if you're showing your testimonials, things you have done in the past, it's easier for them to trust you and they feel like they're shopping or they're working with a friend. Now, I'm going to show exactly how you can automate this process, because imagine you had like 1,000 leads that were cold, and out of those 1,000 you have some hot ones that you're working with, but you have some that you feel like if you just nurture them the right way, you can still convert them to actual clients. You don't want to automate, you don't want to manually do this, you don't want to have to text them manually, because that can be very draining. Imagine you have to text them manually, that's not the right way to go. I'm going to show you exactly how you can automate this process with the software I'm about to show to you. It's the best so far. It's very stress-free and it's easy to use. And I'm going to assume that number one, you have a well-optimized Instagram page. Your content is good, not it's great. It's like very, very good. You have good content. You probably are running ads right now. Even if you're not, you can still benefit from this. And you have a list of leads that are not converted yet. And I'm going to show how we can find the gold from this list or from this list of leads. As a software I use, and it's very, very vital for my business, it's called SendPulse. I'm going to give a demonstration of how this works so you can get a grasp from the client's perspective. And we're going to say you ran a very fantastic ad. Your ad is working well, and someone lands on your landing page. Keyword I said is landing page. You never send your leads to a website. You send it to your landing page. You land on your landing page, they scroll, they can see a video of you explaining your process. There's a button that says book a consultation. They have your past work there. They have pictures about you, and it's built for conversion. Landing page is completely different from a website, and a lot of designers make this mistake. They run ads and they send their leads to a website. You use a landing page. It's a single page. There's no distraction. There's no about us or other things they could check on. The major goal is for them to press this button. And let's imagine I'm a lead and I press this button. I'll get sent to a section form where I can book a time to speak with you. Let me give you a brief overview of how that looks like. All right, So now, based on your calendar, I can click a time that works best for you. So still loading up. Right. Now, based on your schedule, I can pick a time that works best for you. Now, let's say I want to speak with you by 2 p.m. I click on this time here, and I have a series of questions. Now, these questions are well thought out because we don't want to work with people that can't really afford your services. We ensure that we have questions that filter those that are not the best candidates, so you don't have to waste your time. Now, there's this question that says, what type of project you want to work with, full design, when you want to start, let's say right away. Do you own the space? Yes, I own the space. What is your budget? They can fill in their budgets here. And are you a decision maker? Yes. Now, let me use this email address. I have one here. Let me use this here. Once I click this confirm button, immediately an appointment has been set and the information has been sent to your email list. And your mail list is very, very important. That's exactly where a lot of opportunities are, and a lot of designers forget about cultivating this list. Now, this is where all leads information is being stored in. I use this software called SendPulse. It's free and it works very well. If you look here, you can see the email I just sent here, john@gmail.com. It's exactly here. Now, the goal is to convert this prospect to actual clients. Let's have this instance. You have 1,000 leads, and maybe out of 1,000, maybe 5 became your client in the next 6 months, which is very, very good, and they're actual ideal clients. The rest of them, a lot of designers forget about them. They just treat them as dead leads. Now, this is the wrong approach of of marketing, because from those ones that do not convert today, there are some that if you nurture them with your content, they see more of your content, not content that are trying to sell them. If you give them value every time, at some point in their business or in their life, they're going to remember you. They will either to work with you or refer you. Now, this is how we automate this process, because you can't send email to 1,000 people. It can't even happen. So what we do is that we have automation that we run. Now, once anyone signs up for either book a meeting with you, or they sign up for your newsletter or for any of your value content, this automation starts off every time immediately. Now, once they are added to your email list, the first email they get is an email that welcomes them to your business. It's a kind of warm or soft invite where kind of invites them, oh, welcome to my studio, you can book a consultation, and just something that just, is personalized. We use their first name and your name of your studio. We make it personalized, and we also ensure to put links of your YouTube videos of content you have made. So it's much, much better for them to see more about you. And this works so well. This is a very soft ask, and it fires up exactly when they sign up for either your email list, they book a meeting with you, they get this email. Now, after that, in the next 4 days, if you look at my screen, in the next 4 days, another email is being sent. We don't want to be too repetitive, because if you send them emails every day, it can get very distracting or annoying. It will be annoying if I got an email from you every day. So we give them space. In the next 4 days, we give them another email. And this email is a very soft and easy way. You don't want to be too lengthy. The best thing, we try to reference all or send all our leads to your YouTube channel. People have much time, or they prefer to watch videos than read text. If everything we had to say is in a text format here, or if what I'm saying to you was a text format, you get bored. So we send it to your YouTube link, and we just give us some little value that says, hey, not every transformation needs a huge budget. Here are 3 changes that even luxury projects could do. It's a very soft text that is more inviting, and they want to watch the video. And the next thing we do also, we wait more. We don't do it, send emails every day. The more emails you send, if you send it so often, it gets very annoying. It gets very annoying. The next 13 days, we send another email. And this is all valuable content that says from okay to wow. Now, this is where we send client transformation of what you have done for your past client. We want them to see how your past client feels like working with you. Now, the more they're exposed to content like this, the more they're seeing videos, transformation, things you have done without you trying to sell them, the more they begin to trust you. And this is when they reach out to you. It's so much better for them to reach out to you than for you to forcefully try to sell them. I never try to sell clients. I want to give off so much value that they trust me enough and they reach out to me. However, there are sometimes that we follow with our leads. We call them just to see how they're doing and ask some questions. Now, this is exactly how we automate this process. There's so many emails I could. There's another one in the next 17 days that, let me link this here. In the next 17 days, they get another email. It just gives them so much value. And this one says that, does your home look nice but feel unfinished? This is a very strong call to action. That's maybe you have a house and you just feel like it could be better from what you have currently. And this is more like the emails are so light, the texts are very light, and our major goal is to send them to your YouTube. The more they're exposed to you, the more they watch your content, the more they trust you. And at some point, they reach out to you. Even when we reach out to them, because we have virtual assistants that calls up this lead from time to time based on the open rates, because from emails there or email campaign, we can see those that open our emails, and then we can reach out to them to ask if now is the right time. We're not trying to sell them so fast. There are two types of lead, just to rephrase. There are those that want to work with you today, and it's very possible to get them, the rich ones that want to work with you today. However, realistically, they are very, very small than the majority that want to work down the line. If you nurture this prospect, the cold leads that want to work with you down the line with valuable content that is not trying to sell, they trust you more, and it's just so much easier for you. This is exactly how you can consistently get the rich clients to work with you, the ones that will never stress you, and they're just so much easier to work with. Now, if you found this valuable and you want to have a call with me, I help interior designers with their marketing. You're going to run ads on Facebook, on Instagram, and you want this set up for your business, click the link below, book a call, and let's have a conversation. I look forward to speaking with you. Bye.